India's central bank has just launched a move that could completely change how non-resident Indians invest their money in the country. And this time, the offer is unusually attractive. The Reserve Bank of India is now allowing Indian banks to offer NRIs as much as 7% interest on dollar deposits, and that too tax-free. Yes, dollar deposits, not rupee deposits, and that detail changes everything. Normally, if you keep your savings in a US bank account or even in US Treasury instruments, you earn around 4 to 5% annually. But now, Indian banks may offer returns that are significantly higher while still allowing NRIs to keep their money in dollars. No forced conversion into rupees, no direct rupee depreciation risks. So, why is RBI suddenly doing this? Because India needs dollars. The global energy crisis and tensions around the Strait of Hormuz have pushed oil prices sharply higher. India imports more than 85% of its crude oil needs, and that becomes very critical because if oil becomes expensive, India has to spend more dollars to buy energy. At the same time, the rupee has weakened nearly 7% this year, and India's forex reserves have dropped from around $728 billion earlier this year to nearly $682 billion now. And there's another problem. NRI dollar deposits into India have collapsed. According to a report, inflows which were around $7 billion earlier have now fallen to just $1 billion. RBI clearly wants NRIs to bring those dollars back into the Indian banking system. And the interesting part is how RBI is making this attractive. The product being discussed is an FCNRB deposit, which is a foreign currency non-resident deposit. Under this system, an NRI deposits money in foreign currency, mostly dollars, and also gets the money back in dollars when the deposit matures. So unlike traditional Indian fixed deposits, you are not exposed to rupee depreciation. Usually, Indian banks cannot offer very high returns on those deposits because they have to spend money protecting themselves against currency fluctuations. This hedging cost often eats away 2 to 3%. But now RBI has stepped in and said banks can swap these dollars with RBI itself at almost zero additional cost. That makes banks save money and can pass on those higher returns to NRIs. This is not the first time though that India has done something like this. Back in 2013, during the famous rupee crisis under RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan, India launched a very similar scheme. In just few weeks, India attracted nearly $34 billion from NRIs and managed to stabilize the rupee. RBI is also now using almost the same playbook again. But before NRIs rush into moving money, there is important fine print to read. First, the 7% number is not guaranteed. RBI only created the framework. Individual banks will decide the actual rates. Right now, no major bank has officially announced final numbers yet. Second, the money comes with a lock-in period. Most deposits will likely run for 3 to 5 years. Technically, some banks may allow early withdrawal after 1 year, but practically, this is meant to be a long-term money thing for the banks and for you. And third, deposit insurance in India is still limited. The government guarantee covers only 5 lakh rupees per depositor per bank. So if someone parks very large dollar savings, they are relying mainly on the strength of the bank itself. That is why experts say that NRI should probably stick to large banks when doing this. Now, here's the bigger picture. India is not just trying to attract NRI deposits. This is a part of a much larger effort to bring foreign money into the country. Along with this move, the government has also relaxed tax rules for foreign investors and expanded access to the Indian government bonds as well.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.